Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we have an insightful topic to discuss: women's dress codes in major religions. We'll be delving into what religious scriptures say about how women should dress. So, if you're curious to learn more, stick around. Let's dive right in and explore what religious texts have to say about this topic. First up, Christianity. The New Testament encourages modesty in dress. While specific dress codes aren't outlined, verses like 1 Timothy chapter 2 verses 9 to 10 suggest that women should dress modestly with decency and propriety. Timothy 2 to 9-10 NIV also want the women to dress modestly, with decency and propriety, adorning themselves, not with elaborate hairstyles or gold or pearls or expensive clothes, but with good deeds, appropriate for women who profess to worship God. However, in Corinthians 11-6, it is said, "For if a woman does not cover her head, she might as well have her hair cut off. But if it is a disgrace for a woman to have her hair cut off or her head shaved, then she should cover her head." Moving on to Judaism. Jewish law found in the Talmud and other rabbinic literature emphasizes modesty in dress and personal grooming. In Orthodox Jewish communities, married women often cover their hair with a headscarf or wig, and modest clothing is encouraged. Buddhism takes a slightly different approach. While there aren't specific dress codes in Buddhist scriptures, the attire can vary widely among cultures and regions. Monastic Buddhist nuns, however, typically wear robes covering their entire body as a symbol of renunciation and simplicity. Hinduism. Hindu scriptures like the Manusmriti contain guidelines for modesty and appropriate attire. Modest dress often includes clothing like saris or salwar kameez that cover the body, including the arms and legs. When visiting Hindu temples, women are often expected to cover their heads and shoulders as a sign of respect. In the Quran, the holy book of Islam, there are several verses that provide guidance on the dress code for women. These verses emphasize the importance of modesty and the covering of certain body parts. Surah An-Nur, chapter 24, verse 31, "And tell the believing women to reduce some of their vision and guard their private parts and not expose their adornment except that which necessarily appears thereof, and to wrap a portion of their head covers over their chests and not expose their adornment except to their husbands, their fathers, their husbands' fathers, their sons, their husbands' sons, their brothers' sons, their sisters' sons, their women, that which their right hands possess, or those male attendants having no physical desire, or children who are not yet aware of the private aspects of women. And let them not stamp their feet to make known what they conceal of their adornment. And turn to Allah in repentance, all of you, O believers, that you might succeed." This verse emphasizes the following points. Women are encouraged to lower their gaze and guard their modesty. They are instructed not to display their beauty and adornment except what is ordinarily visible, face and hands. Women are advised to extend their head covers, hijab, to cover their chests. Exceptions are made for specific individuals, such as close family members and spouses. It is said in Surah Al-Ahzab, chapter 33, verse 59, "O Prophet, tell your wives and your daughters and the women of the believers to bring down over themselves part of their outer garments. That is more suitable, that they will be known and not be abused. And ever is Allah forgiving and merciful." This verse instructs the Prophet Muhammad to tell believing women, including his wives and daughters, to wear outer garments, jilbab, to cover themselves. The purpose is to be recognized as Muslim women and to avoid harassment. In conclusion, exploring the dress codes for women in major religions through the insights provided by their respective scriptures reveals a common thread: the emphasis on modesty, dignity, and respect within the context of each faith. While the specifics may vary widely among cultures and interpretations, the underlying message remains consistent. Modesty in attire serves as a means of expressing devotion to one's faith and preserving personal integrity. That's it for today's video. If you found this information interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more enlightening content. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next video.